Hello and good morning everyone from Mulpani Cricket Ground. Match number 7 of Bir Ganeshman Singh National T20 Championship. Koshi province is playing their first match of the tournament and will be taking on Bagmati province. And it's time for the toss. And in the pitch side, I'm joined by both the captains, Reet Gautam of Bagmati province, Ankit Subedi of Koshi province, alongside match referee Samir Khan. Reet has the coin and will toss it up in the air. Head is the call from Ankit, and it is head. Ankit, you have won the toss. What have you decided?
We'll ball first.
यो प्रतियोगिताको पहिलो खेल खेल्दै हुनुहुन्छ, कतिको नजिकैबाट निहाल्नु भएको छ यो टुर्नामेन्टलाई?
पहिलो गेम हो हैन, हामीले हेरिरहेको थियौँ हैन, टिभीमा हेरिरहेको थियौँ। त्यो पीएम कप भन्दा स्कोर भइरहेको थियो क्या। यो पीएम कपमा चाहिँ अलिकति डिफिकल्ट विकेट जस्तो देखिरहेको थियो, तर अहिले गेम हेर्दाखेरि स्कोर हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ विकेट अलिकति पीएम कप भन्दा इजी नै देखिरहेको थियो हैन। त्यो अब नयाँ विकेट हो, हाम्रो फर्स्ट गेम हो, त्यही भएर टस जितेर अब मर्निङको फाइदा पनि उठाउने हैन, त्यही भएर बलिङ गरे।
पछिल्लो केही टुर्नामेन्ट कोशीको लागि राम्रो गएको छैन, यो टुर्नामेन्टमा के एप्रोच लिएर उत्रिनु भएको छ?
हाम्रो लास्ट 2 टुर्नामेन्टमा T20 टुर्नामेन्टमा के भएको थियो भने रिजल्ट आइरहेको थिएन, राम्रो क्रिकेट खेले पनि अभियसली ओडिआईमा त राम्रो भएको थिएन हैन, तर लास्ट 2 T20 टुर्नामेन्टमा चाहिँ हामी एकदमै क्लोज फिनिसमा हारिरहेको थियौँ क्या। अब त्यही यो पालि चाहिँ अब रिजल्ट हाम्रो साइडमा ल्याउने हैन, त्यही हो अब रिजल्टै हो।
गुड लक।
थ्याङ्क यू।
यदि टस आफ्नो फेभरमा गएन, आफूले जित्नु भएको भए के रोज्नुहुन्थ्यो?
हामी बलिङ गर्ने नै प्लान थियो हैन, अब टस जितेको जस्तै नै भयो। आई थिङ्क अब यो बिहानको कन्डिसन, अब हिजोको गेम्सहरू हेर्दाखेरि अलिकति त्यो मोइस्चर चाहिँ छ, अनि त्यसलाई युज गरेर फर्स्ट बलिङ गरेर
पछिल्लो दुईवटै खेलमा ब्याटिङ नै पहिला गर्नुभएको छ हैन, वान्स अगेन ब्याटिङ नै आएको छ, त्यसले केही अलिकति हेल्प हुन्छ?
अब त्यति फरक नपर्ला अहिले, अब हामीले लास्ट गेम जिते पनि छ भने त्यही मोमेन्टमलाई लिएर जाँदैछौँ। अब
एनी चेन्जेस इन द साइड?
आदिल खानको ठाउँमा अशोक पौडेल।
गुड लक।
थ्याङ्क यू।
So the news from the center is Koshi province, they have won the toss and will be bowling first.
So which means the fielding position, 6 fielders on the offside, 3 fielders on the onside, which means the bowler will try to pitch on the off stump and compel the batter to play on the offside. So the first ball comes up for bowling from the golf resort end. First ball, he bangs it away straight on misfield, and the ball will travel to the fence. That was a superb shot. The ball was in the slot, and Ashutosh Ghiraiya drawing that one. It should have been stopped in the mid-off region, but the fielder could not stop it. There was an awkward bounce, and the ball just races away towards the fence. So Ashutosh Ghiraiya opens his account with the boundary.
Ashutosh starting off where he left a day before yesterday, scored a century a magnificent century. He's so strong in that offside region, a class player, a beautiful timer of the ball.
Is now coming off just 56 balls, hitting 7 fours and 6 towering sixes. He was a revelation while he was batting yesterday, and today also he is showing the same glimpses what he shown yesterday. First ball banged it away. Once again, this time full length ball, and the result will be the same this time. The ball races away over the long off region for the maximum 6 run. So Ashutosh Ghariya very much in his groove, hitting couple of boundaries. To the first 2 deliveries he has faced.
Well, what a start this for Bagmati and Ashutosh especially. Will be a headache for Koshi captain Ankit Subedi. He elected to ball first, assuming there will be a swing in play, there will be a better condition for the bowlers. But what a start this, 4 and 6 straight away from Ashutosh Ghariya's bat, and the ball is out of the ground once again. Will take some time to find it, is it?
Yeah, now I think the ball has been rescued back. So Firdaus Ansari is having problem at the moment. He's straight away under pressure. A couple of loose deliveries coming from him, and Ashutosh Ghariya making the best utilization of 2 loose deliveries, banging him away for first ball towards 4 runs, and next one for the big 6. So Bagmati province in the yesterday's game also they won the toss and they batted first, put up a huge total 198 runs, and once again the things look, they are very much in the element. Couple of boundaries already in the first 2 couple of deliveries. This time down leg side, trying to whip it away, the ball hitting the pads and the batters are running for a run, and umpire out says it's a leg by.
And Bagmati province, they had a great start from the opener in both previous matches. They are on the verge of that once again in their 3rd match.
So far, the performance of Captain Reed Gautam has been not so impressive, but he's too good a batter to be falling every now and then. He's a classy batter, let me tell you. So today he has a chance of making amends for what he hasn't been able to do so in the previous two games. So today, certainly he will have to be amongst run making for his side. Reed Gautam.
Exactly, had got a start, but not converting that into a big one. Dev Khanal also had same sort of condition, but yesterday scored a half century for his side in the winning cause while chasing. So Reed Gautam would be looking for same as well.
Yesterday's 2 games didn't produce too many runs.
Exactly, it was a game of bowlers yesterday because 81 run is what Karnali made before being bowled out. And then in the second game also, Madhesh were restricted to 102 runs by Gandaki, and I was expecting same sort of thing, like a low scoring game in this one also. But with the start Bagmati has got, it's looking different as I expected, Sanjeev.
It may still be true because the game has just begun. You never know. Cricket is a funny game. All of a sudden, the momentum shifts. At the moment, Bagmati province, they look very good at the moment. This is the first over of the innings, and Ashutosh Ghariya looking good once again outside the off stump, far away. Nearly a white ball, but umpire was not interested. So that's the end of the first over. So first over yielding 12 runs without losing a wicket for Bagmati province.
Shravan Yadav will be bowling the second over from road end with Gautam. He is on the strike, and rightly said by Sanjeev in the previous over, cricket is a funny game and it has been so far. Bagmati, they have got a good start but haven't got the big support from the middle order batters, because it was Asutosh Ghiraiya himself who scored a ton in that 198 run where they scored. So they would be looking for some big contribution from the middle order or the finishing batters as well in this match. Is that out? Yes, Reed Gautam's poor form continues. This time walks back for 1 run only, tries to cut that ball, gets the bottom edge of the bat. Look at that in the replay, ball nipping in, tries to cut that ball and gets an ace. A slow walk towards the pavilion, heads down, Captain Reed Gautam departs for just 1 run.
The ball was outside the off stump, trying to cut it away. No feet movement at all, trying to smash it away, standing tall. But thickest of the edges, and wicketkeeper didn't do the mistake. So his problem continues in this match as well for skipper Reed Gautam. He departs once again back to the pavilion. He will be very much disappointed with the way he got out there. You can see once again an action replay. Trying to cut it away, missing it completely. Straightforward catch to wicketkeeper, and he walks back to the pavilion. So now we have Shiv Kansakar walks in. He was amongst the runs in the first game, Shiv Kansakar. So now these two batters at the crease. They've lost a wicket. Once again, Captain Reed Gautam coming as a cropper, not being able to stay the wicket. Once again getting out this time around just for a single run. So he will certainly, when he will go back, he will have to work on his deficiencies, the shortcomings which he has been committing. Definitely he will have to come back very soon. That's very important. 3 matches he faltered in all these 3 matches. Oh, lovely piece of bowling, bounce as well. This time quicker delivery outside the off stump. Shiv Kansakar feeling for the ball, trying to play the ball, but the ball just beating him straight into the hands of the wicketkeeper. The ball was quicker as well.
And for your information, a bit of grass is rolled up in the pitch for the day number 4 of Bir Ganeshman Singh National T20 Champions. Had a brief talk with the curator earlier during the toss, and says a bit of moisture in the pitch will be a game of bowlers for first few overs, but seemed different in the first over, and now it looks the same in the second one, because Shravan Yadav has got a wicket off Reed Gautam.
He has been very impressive in his first over. Shravan Yadav bowling to a tight line length, keeping the batter guessing with his variation in his bowling. He has already picked up a wicket, that of Captain Reed Gautam, but that was an Inukis delivery, not wicket-taking delivery, the one he got rid of, Captain Reed Gautam. It was a straighter delivery outside the off stump, trying to play, edging it, and the wicketkeeper doing the job. This time outside the off stump and cut it away, and the ball going towards the backward point region, and the ball will find the boundary for 4 runs this time outside the off stump, and room for Shiv Kansakar, cutting it away. 4 runs he picked up.
Well, first boundary from the bat of Shiv Kansakar was slightly shorter, in fact a shorter one outside the off stump, and races away for a boundary. And that ends the second over as well. Bagmati Provians, they are 16 for 1.
So Firdaus Ansari will continue. No, there's a change outside the off stump. Going for a drive, missing it. I beg your pardon. Firdaus Ansari once again continuing. He was a bit expensive in his first over, conceding 11 runs. Especially Ashutosh Ghiraiya was the one who was attacking him a couple of boundaries, 4 and 6. And this time around, he comes once again. Definitely, he will have to shorten the length. In the previous over, he bowled too many, pitched up deliveries, easy picking for Ashutosh Ghiraiya. So certainly this time around, he will just shorten the length of his ball and force the batter to play on the back foot. This time once again pitched up delivery, playing up Pishley and taken. So the big catch has been captured. Full length delivery once again. Ashutosh Ghiraiya going for a big shot, lofting that ball high over the mid-off region. There you can see once again in action replay, the ball was pitched up and Ashutosh Ghiraiya playing that ball up Pishley, but this time not being able to beat the fielder. Good catch taken, easy forward catch. So the wicket number 2 goes down. Very important wicket of Ashutosh Ghiraiya. Firdaus Ansari, though he was expensive in his first over, this time avenging, he got the better of Ashutosh Ghiraiya, getting him caught by Ankit Subedi.
Well, that's second wicket down for Bagmati Province. Bowlers doing great job after being expensive in the first one. It's 16 for 2 after 2.2 overs.
So Bagmati at the moment 16 for 2 down. It was 12 runs for no wicket in the first over. All of a sudden the momentum has shifted. Couple of wickets falling. Both the openers back to the pavilion. First to go was Reed Gautam for 1. Shravan Yadav got him out. And next to go was Ashutosh Ghiraiya for 10 runs. And Firdaus Ansari got him out. So now new batter at the moment is Ishan Pandey. Ishan Pandey is also not being able to produce the runs he's capable of. So definitely a good opportunity for him to find his rhythm in this match at the time when his team is struggling at the moment, 16 for 2 down. So good scene for him to be able to score some runs for his side.
Well, this would be a test of Bagmati's middle order and the lower middle order as well, because one of the openers used to play a long inning for Bagmati and all of a sudden they are gone within the third over. So one new batter will have to play big, will have to lead Bagmati's batting if they want to post a fighting total against Koshi Province, who are playing their first match.
Definitely, even in yesterday's game, it was the two batters, Ashutosh Ghiraiya making 101 runs, and then down the order, wicketkeeper Rabin Joshi, he made 38 runs. Apart from these two batters, there wasn't substantial, contribution from the other batters. So this game, certainly the middle order batter and the down the order batters will have to produce runs. That's very important. So you just can't every time depend upon only a couple of batters. Other batters will also have to bat and score runs for the team.
And they do have one change in the team as well. Bagmati, Adil Khan was playing the previous game, has been replaced by Ashok Paudel, who is playing the first game of the tournament.
He's also a good all-rounder, Ashok Paudel, man hailing from Nuwalkot district, captain of Nuwalkot district cricket team. So he's a good all-rounder. So good opportunity for him to, display his talent, his batting and bowling skills. Bagmati at the moment 17 runs on the board. Just a run in this over. Firdaus Ansari bowling very tight line this time. Headed away towards the mid-wicket region, so that will end his successful over, in which he picked up a very important wicket of Ashutosh Ghiraiya. So it's now 17 runs on the board, losing 2 wickets after the completion of 3 overs for Bagmati province. So Shravan Yadav will continue. It was very impressive in his first over, conceding 4 runs and picked up a wicket of captain Reed Gotham. Reed Gotham batting woes continues in this match as well. Ishan Pandey and Shukan Sakha, the 2 batters at the crease. Left-hander, right-hander combination for Bagmati province. One slip for new batter Ishan Pandey. This time playing with a softer hand and scampering for a single. Good running between the wickets by these 2 batters. So plenty of work to be done for Bagmati province. Koshi province playing their first game. Bagmati province playing their third game. 1 win, 1 loss, and third one this one. Weather is good here at Upper International Mulpani Cricket Ground, though it's a bit hazy as well. One gully, 1 point, 1 sweeper cover, 1 extra cover, 1 at mid-off, 1 mid-on, short mid-wicket, 1 at short fine leg. Oh,
Look at the bounce he's generated this time. Playing with the batter's mind. Subkan Sakar scored a top score for Bagmati in the first match, the opening match. He scored 43 runs and then was dismissed for just 1 in the following match against Gandaki. So would be looking for a big one this time around to rescue his side.
good fielding there. Shivkan Sakar playing the ball in the cover region, wanted a single, but the fielder was too quick, pouncing upon the ball like a tiger, not disallowing the batter from taking a run. So suddenly you can see the body language has changed of Koshi province. Everything looks perfect for them, having captured a couple of wickets. Their morale, their confidence has gone up. So this is what happens. We were talking about this is what happens. The momentum shifts.
Yes, momentum do shift in a quick time, and this could be the game of bowler. Yesterday also we saw bowler dominating, spinners taking wickets, but this time fast bowler doing good for Koshi province. In the meantime, that is aced away for a boundary. Subkan Sakar gets his first boundary of the game. In fact, second boundary.
With offered outside the Ostrom, though it nearly went nearby the fielder at gut. There you can see no chance. The outfield is too quick. There you can see desperate attempt from the fielder. He flung himself fully forward trying to stop the ball, but the ball races away towards the fence. So this will certainly release off the pressure, and they have a boundary coming after quite some time.
Well, the problem for Bagmati province has been they have less all-rounders in their squad. In T20, all-rounders are the X factors.
Yeah, when it happens, then the responsibility adds up on the shoulders of batters. The batters will have to do the job. The batters will have to score runs. Since, as you said, all-rounders they come very handy in T20 cricket. If you can bat and bowl as well, it comes very handy. That's action replay of the boundary struck by Shivkan Sakar. Once again, good bounce outside the Ostrom, left it alone. So that's the end of the over. So 4 overs have been bowled. The Bagmati province, they are now 22 runs on the board, losing 2 wickets.
Firdos Ansari is back for his third over in a row. He's generating that movement, is getting a swing, is troubling the batter now. Had an expensive first over, conceded 11 from that and gave away just one and picked up 1 wicket in the next over. And this time has been welcomed by a sweet shot from the bat of Ishan Pandey. Welcomes with a boundary.
That was a fantastic shot. The ball was in the slot and Ishan Pandey with a straighter on the bat played it away towards the side spin. There you can see once again in action replay. The ball was in the slot. There you can see with a straight back, lofting it towards the side skin region for 4 runs by Ishan Pandey.
Beautiful side that. Ishan Pandey straight as an arrow. Well, Bagmati definitely need a big inning from Ishan Pandey as well. He has been silent from quite a few times. He's a very dangerous batter, has already played for Nepal as well.
Yeah, I agree with you. His innings, we expecting innings is due from him. So definitely, he has a chance of Yeah, I agree with you, Sandeep. Big innings is due from him, from this man. Seasoned campaigner, having played the national team at international games. So Ishan Pandey, the situation is conducive for him to showcase his class.
Well, played a big knock against Nepal Police Club in the Koshi Province Trophy in Viratnagar. Scored 74 in that and has been silent since then.
This time playing the ball away towards the long on region and a couple of runs for Ishan Pandey. He has with him the wide range of strokes in his armory. Ishan Pandey, he's a treat to watch. He can play long shots, especially square of the wicket.
Comes down the track often and can clear the fence easily. Look at that, this time also taking few steps ahead to deal with the movement Firdos is generating. Also, Firdos is an experienced campaigner, a regular member of Koshi province since a long time. Bats down the order. He's an all-rounder, a great asset for Koshi province. Well, it has not been a successful cricket tournaments for Koshi province in recent times, but that was in different format. In PM Cup also we saw Koshi registering only 1 win, but this is a different format, a T21, so they would be looking for a different kind of campaign this time around, a successful one.
Coached by the former legendary cricketer Rajkumar Pradhan, leg spin bowler. We know the performances of the legendary leg spin bowler Rajkumar Pradhan. In his playing days, he was quite an asset for the national side. So this team being coached by him. And whereas for Bagmati province, it's Rikesh Lama. There you can see batters wanted a single, but they have to change their mind since the ball had gone straight to the fielder. Good fielding there. So end of the overs, the 5 overs have been bowled. It's now 29 runs on the board, losing 2 wickets for Bagmati province.
So a change in the bowling for Koshi Province. A first glimpse of his spin is what we will be seeing. Sauzan Gimire comes into the attack from the road end.
So now finally the spin attack has been brought on from the road end. Sauzan Gimire. Full toss ball driven firmly towards the long off region for a single run.
Straight away bringing the finger spinner to deal with the left-handed batter. It's a right-hand left-hand combination currently at the crease for Bagmati.
So let's see what the spinners will do. Spin attack.
Well, spinners were the successful one yesterday, but this time quickly shifted into the back foot and cut away for a boundary. Sub Kansaka, third boundary for him.
That was a nice square cut, beating the fielders, bisecting the fielders in between the ball, traveling to the fence for 4 runs. Waiting for the ball and cutting it. There you can see one single action replay. Rocking onto the backward and cuts it away. No chance for any fielder to stop the ball. The ball races away towards the fence, towards the backward point boundary region for 4 runs. So Shiv Kansaka moves on to double digit. Once again this time that ball turning. Shiv Kansaka onto the backward. The ball keeping a bit low as well. So Sauzan Gimire is getting some purchase from this pitch, turning the ball. That ball turned. Offside is packed, backward point, extra cover, short extra cover, mid off. This time a quicker delivery outside the off stump. We have one mid off, then long on, mid wicket, backward square leg.
Well, talking about spinners dominating yesterday, Bipin Khadri pulled a mind-blowing spell. 4 over, 1 maiden, 5 runs conceded, 4 wickets taken. How rare is that in T20 cricket? That is 24 balls bowled and just 5 runs conceded. That was some stuff from Bipin Khadri. Also 7 wickets were taken by spinners in that game, and Sauzan Gimire takes the first one from the spin department in this game as well. Sub Kansaka will have to walk back.
Once again trying to cut, this time cutting it upishly, and no mistake done by the fielder there at the backward point region. He will be quite disappointed. Could not keep the ball down, trying to cut it away straight into the hands of the fielder Dipesh Kandil. So another wicket goes down here for Bagmati Province.
Well, it was awkward bounce that made it difficult for Sub to take it down in the ground. That is why played in the air straight to the hands of Dipesh Kandil. Third wicket is down for Bagmati Province. It's end of the power play as well. Bagmati, they are 34 for 3.
So it's now 34 runs on the board for Bagmati Province. The new batter walks in is Ashok Paudel, making his first appearance in this tournament. Ashok Paudel, he's an all-rounder, batter, bowler, medium pace right-hand bowler and right-hand batter as well. So another change here. So now we have Gyanendra
Shrestha into the attack and will be welcomed with that punch which yields 1 run for Ishan Pandey. A bit of trouble there. Feel it's captain Ankit Suvedi, the opening batter as well.
I think he's having hamstring pull there, hamstring problem. This is what happens while you are running. So there you can see an action replay. What it actually happened. Short of then ball onto the backward, playing the ball, playing with a softer hand towards the cover region. There the fielder comes. Oh, in fact, he fell down. He twisted his ankle, I think. So he got a hamstring pull over there. So there you can see the physiotherapist is on the field attending on him. So now it seems he's okay, fine. Bagmati Province 35 runs on the board, 3 wickets they have lost. So it's very important now. These two batters will have to play long innings, and between these two batters, Ashant Pandey is the one more experienced one. So he will have to play the sheet anchor's role. That's very important for him.
And Ankit Suvedi is walking off the field alongside the medical team. Ashok Paul, the young batter, was part of the Bagmati under-19 team as well. So he need to support Ishan Pandey. They need to build a foundation. They need a partnership. Else, it's Koshi Province who will be in the upper hand in their first game of the tournament.
Definitely, he will have to make sure that he has to justify his inclusion in the playing 11. Ashok Paudel, he has the talent, but the talent has to be produced. It has to be counted. And in the company of Ishan Pandey, definitely he can draw inspiration from him, from a senior player this time outside the Ostrom, missing it, trying to play. So he has to be a bit careful. So what happens initially? What happens when a new batter walks at the crease? He is a bit apprehensive. So this is what happens. Your mind, you are a little bit in a confused type of, because you have just walked in and you try to play too many balls. So usually what happens, batter gets beaten by swinging deliveries.
Oh, this time straight to Deepesh Karnal once again. Bagmati batters trying to play that cut shot, finding a fielder a second time in a 2 overs spare, and Ashok Paudel will have to walk back for a duck. Look at that high arm action of Gyanendra Shrestha generating a bit of bounce, and Ashok Paudel walks back for a duck.
So another wicket goes down here outside the Ostrom, trying to play the shot, not being able to keep the ball down. The ball going straight into the hands of fielder Deepesh Karnal. Once again, Deepesh Karnal in action, taking that catch, trying to force off the backward, not being able to keep the ball down. So Ashok Paudel departs without troubling the scorer. And Bagmati Province at the moment struggling, 35 runs on the board, losing 4 wickets. New batter walks in, wicket-keeper batter Rabin Joshi, who has been among runs in the last game. He made 38 runs. So once again, responsibility on him and his senior partner Ishan Pandey to revive the innings for Bagmati Province in this match, to put up a substantial total on the board. At the moment, Koshi Province dominating the proceedings. Bagmati Province under pressure, losing 4 wickets at the total of 35 runs on the board.
Rabin Joshi, the new batter in the crease. Gyanendra Shrestha getting a wicket in the very first over. Look at that. What a clean action. What a lovely action. Gyanendra Shrestha. The left hand up in the air. A good jump.
Yeah, he's a smooth run up. Looks relaxed, cool when he comes and strides while bowling his deliveries. He's bowling within his limitations, and he has picked up a wicket, just conceding a run in this over. So he has been economical so far and picked up a wicket as well.
Getting a good bounce once again, Kanendra. That is what troubling the Bagmati batters, isn't it?
Yeah, ball bouncing and offside the Austin going for a drive. Robin Joshi, he's a kind of batter who loves to hit the ball, so he will have to be circumspect, and he will have to curb those his tendency to play too many attacking shots in the very earlier part of his innings. At the time when the team is struggling at the moment, he will have to make sure. There you can see once again going for a shot, missing it completely. So that's a good over bowled by Gyanendra Shrestha, picking up a wicket. So 7 overs have been bowled. Bagmati Province, they are now 35 runs on the board, losing 4 wickets. So Saujan Ghimiri will be back in action. Picked up a wicket in his very first over, conceding 5 runs. So now it will be Ishan Pandey. So here we have one slip for Ishan Pandey. So the battle continues here at Upper International Mulpani Cricket Ground. And onto the backfield, pulling it away, but not timing it properly, and the batters are through for a single run in comparison to dominating batting performance by Bagmati Province in the previous game when they put up a big total of 198 runs. In today's game, they are struggling at the moment. So this is a funny game of cricket, The momentum shifts. Today also they had a very good start, but all of a sudden losing wickets at regular intervals has derailed their innings at the moment. 36 runs on the board, losing 4 wickets.
198, that is the highest score team total so far in the tournament. And one thing, Asutosh Giraiya lead Bagmati towards that total with a big century. He was there in the every partnership. But the main man, that man who caused the damage, is gone already. Koshi would be very happy with the bowling performance they have put on so far. 37 runs, 4 wickets already taken.
Yeah, Koshi, they will be pretty happy that they have got the danger man out. So their morale has gone up. Confidence level is very high at the moment.
Just 4 wickets down now, 4 wickets already down, and Bagmati don't have any certified batter yet to come in the crease. It's T20 game. Sonu Depkura is the batter who will be coming after this. He's a pinch hitter. Ramnaresh Giri, the other one. Gautam Keshi, Subhash Khatri and Rizan Dhakal. They are all the certified bowlers. So these two will need to do a big task. They have a big task to do,
It was a terrific delivery, turning away the end of his body, and a good bowling, conceding just 2 runs. So 8 overs have been bowled. Bagmati Province now 37 runs on the board, losing 4 wickets.
Well, Bagmati scored 11 runs from the first over and just 26 from last 7 now. Long time since we saw a boundary. 17 balls it has been without any boundary.
Yeah, in T20 cricket, it's a rare thing to happen that we don't find batters hitting too many boundaries, which means the ball is dominating at the moment, and the batters under pressure. This is what happens when the bowlers, bowl to good line length and they pick up wickets. Then the opposition batters go under. They put themselves in the shell.
Well, boundary is not mandatory. I'm not saying boundary is mandatory, but if boundaries are not coming, then single and doubles are very important. And with the boundaries scored, after a boundary is scored, it's been just 4 or 5 singles, else all dot balls. That is not helping Bagmati. You need to rotate a strike if boundaries are not coming.
That's very true. It's not only about hitting boundaries. They haven't been able to rotate the strike rate as well. They have got bogged down because of some good restrictive bowling by Koshi province. So they have to break the shackles. This time playing that one upishly, and the ball going towards the short third man region just for a single run.
Well, Bagmati have a record of highest team total, and now they are heading towards a lowest team total as well, that is 81. Yesterday Karnali were bowled out for 81 by Lumini province.
Definitely they will be very much aware of this fact. This time playing the ball towards the backward point region, though not for run. So now there you can see Ishan Pandey is also getting into defensive mode at the moment. So some time later they will have to change their gear. They have to make sure they have to go for runs. As you said, if you can't hit boundaries, at least you should be rotating the strike and knock the ball in the gaps, go for ones and twos, keep the scoreboard ticking. This time across line, going for a pull shot, was here for his appeal, but umpire is not interested. That's a leg by. Probably the ball may have been going down the leg side. That certainly saved Ishan Pandey. The ball didn't bounce as much as what he has expected. The ball kept low, hitting his pads.
Well, this could have been a disaster for Bagmati if umpire approved the bowler's appeal. Would have been a 5th down for Bagmati. Rightly, not so for them. Gyanendra Shrestha doing very good. Just 4 runs from his over, 1 that will go as an extra. Second over his bowling, getting that good bounce, hitting the deck hard, has a high arm action.
So that's the end of the overs from 9. It was gone. Bagmati province 41 runs on the board, losing 4 wickets.
Sauzan Ghimire have also been brilliant in his couple of overs. Will continue. Just 7 runs is what he has conceded.
Very impressive bowling by him, keeping the batter quiet. Last time he paddled it away and the ball running down in the vacant region. Now the fielder comes there, stops the ball and couple of runs.
This time good cricket from Ishan, playing with the field, knew there was no fielder in that region, so paddled it away for a couple of runs. This is how you decrease your pressure. This is how you release your pressure. Keep yourself busy. Dot balls will create more pressure, and this time once again trying the same shot will definitely be couple of runs, could be more, and will be more. This time 3 runs taken. Good cricket, good running between the wickets.
Nicely played by Ishan Pandey. Playing, he knew exactly where the fielders are kept. So this time around, there's a big gap. There, no player at the long leg region. He paddled it away and picked up 3 important runs. Yeah, what happens, when your batters score runs, the pressure goes down, and all of a sudden you feel confident. You get that self-belief. Yes, I can bat. I can score runs. But in contrasting situation, if you're not being able, as a batter, not being able to score runs, the pressure builds on your mind. This time he plays it away, and there's a fielder. Oh,
And does well to keep that inside the boundary. Will just be a single. And rightly after Ishan Pandey getting 2 and those 3 runs, Robin Joshi also going for a big shot. Trying to release the pressure with big shots.
Robin Joshi is a natural attacking batter. He can't himself quiet for a longer period of time. He likes to, play shots. So definitely he will play his natural game. This time trying to sweep it away. Wrong shot selection, let me tell you. The ball pitching on the off stump and turning away, trying to play across the line. Not being able to put it away. Ishan Pandey.
Well, there's a big gap between the fielder at long leg and deep mid wicket. That is why he was looking for that sweep shot, but not getting any connection.
So he falls down while regaining his crease. End of the over. 10 overs have been bowled for 47 runs on the board, losing 4 wickets for Bagmati province, and the team will take drinks break. We'll be back shortly after a drinks break.
Dipesh was part of Nepal under 19 team that featured in the 19 World Cup in South Africa, and he was the main reason Nepal qualifying for that tournament, because he took a miraculous hat-trick against UAE and also picked up 5 wickets to seal Nepal's spot in the World Cup.
He's a terrific cricketer, and today he picked up a couple of catches as well. So now he has come to wheel away his good experience he has playing at the international levels in age group team. Though a short guy, but he's very energetic.
game for Nepal in 2019 itself. Wasn't a tournament to remember for him. Sonu Depkota, the new batter in the crease for Bagmati, is known for his pinch hitting in the later half of the inning, but has appeared in the 14th over. It will be interesting to see how he will deal in this game, how he will go. Will he go big or will look to support Ishan Pandey? He will definitely look to go big, play his natural game. Has been a mixed bag performance for Bagmati province in this tournament. In the first game they had a great start and later they were restricted to 141 runs in 20 overs, faced a 6-wicket defeat against Madhesh in that match. Later in the second game against Gandaki, once again had a good start. Ashutosh Giraiya took an inning long till the 20th over, scored a century, the first one of the tournament. That is why Bagmati were able to post 198 runs. That is also the highest team score in this tournament, and registered 67-run win in that game. This is third game Bagmati is playing in this tournament. This time Ishan Pandey taking an early steps. That is why Shravan Yadav pulls out at the last moment. Bit of fun there in the middle. Yadav smiling. And talking about Koshi province, this is the first game they are playing. They do have a match tomorrow also. They will be playing against Lumini. This time high in the air, will be some catching to do, but the fielder will be unable to do. Always difficult taking a running catch, running towards the backside. That's a very difficult chance. Look at that in the replay, playing with the straight bat. Ishan Pandey trying to go over the long off region. Missed out on that. Shravan Yadav has been good so far in his third over as well. This time bowled him. Ishan Pandey losing his patience, going for a big shot, and Shravan Yadav wins the battle. It was a chance in the previous delivery as well, but this time I will do it by myself, says Shravan, targeting that stump right in the block hole. Ishan Pandey was the last proper batter left for Bagmati province. Is now dismissed for 31 runs. Bowled out by Shravan Yadav. It's the 6th wicket down for them. After 14, Bagmati are 72 for 6. bowler to release the pressure. Look at that, a bit fuller one on the slot. Ramnaresh Giri is a pinch hitter, like I said. Can hit big sixes, definitely can hit. And that Bagmati still, they have done a good job. Sonu Depkota currently batting at 13. And Ram Naresh Giri scored 11 before being dismissed. Now 1-6 already for Gautam Kesi. This time a bit of innovation and does well. Very well. Gautam Kesi. Another important boundary for Bagmati. Look at that, moving around. Knew the ball would come there. Getting a bat on it and runs away for a boundary. Important runs. Now the current run rate. That is up to 6 runs per over mark. If only Bagmati can push 125, 130. This would be very tricky. Not easy batting second in this pitch. And that is a no ball as well. Will be a free. Yes. Umpire Himal Raj Giri signals a no ball, and it will be Sonu Depkota who will face the free hit. Gyanendra had given away just 4 runs from his first 2 overs, but 12 runs already in this one. Sonu Depkota definitely swings it and swings it well for a boundary. Is it? A great work there in the deep by the fielder. We'll have to wait for umpire signal, but no signals means fielder did a great job there. Would be interesting to see in the replay. Once again drops a shorter one, a pull shot, and look at that. The last over of the match, Sonu Devkota on strike. We will surely be swinging that. Leg by signals umpire. That brings Gautam. Bagmati have now lost 8 wickets and they do have 4, in fact 2 balls more in this inning. How many They were 35 for 4 in the 7th over. The wicket kept falling in a regular interval, but at the end they have managed to post 138 runs for the loss of 8 wickets after 20 overs. That is the batting scorecard. Reed Gautam falling very quickly. The centurion of the previous match, Asutosh Giraiya, also not doing any damage, dismissed for 10. Subh Kansakar falling for 12. Then Ashok Paudel playing today's match, walked back for 2. Robin Joshi 13. Ishan Pandey had some partnership, scoring 31 runs, and at the later half they did well to post 138 runs. That is the bowling scorecard. 1 wicket taken by Firdaus Ansari. Shravan Yadav, the pick of a bowler, 3 wickets for 17 runs. Gyanendra Shrestha did well, 2 wickets for him, and Sauzan Khimire and Deepesh Karnel got 1 wicket each. That is the match summary. After the first inning, Bagmati invited to bat first, posting 138 runs. Ishan Pandey top scored with 31, and Sonu Devkota, what an inning down the order, 30 runs for him. Shravan Yadav picked up 3 wickets. Gyanendra Shrestha got 2 as well. So Bagmati Province would be very happy with what they did with the bat in the later half of the tournament, in the later half of the match in fact, and that is the highlight of the first inning. And we will be coming back shortly with the chase. Koshi Province, they need 139 runs to win. It will be interesting to see how he will rotate his bowlers. Well, Ramnaresh Giri will be bowling the second over, and we were talking about the pattern of the tournament so far. First day, the chasing team winning, and second day, the one batting first winning both games, and in the third day, chasing team emerging victorious once again. The only defense target, they are 174 by Madhes and 198 by Bagmati. For now, Bagmati only have 138 runs to defend. Big job to do. Bowlers need to step up, pick a wicket. Good cricket from Minas Thapa. Minas wasn't in a great touch in Birat Nagar Koshi Province Trophy as well. All single digit score in the tournament. Oh, that will run away for a boundary once again. A glove on that, a bit of glove on that, is it? No, leg by signals the umpire. Will not go to Ankit Subedi's account, but will definitely go to Koshi's account. Oh, was clipping a thigh pad there. And a sloppy work there by the keeper. A regulation stop there for keeper, but he fails to collect that, and is a much important boundary for Koshi province. This time a good comeback from Ramnaresh Giri. Ankit Subedi is a very young leader. It's been a few times he has got the captaincy role of Koshi province. He had a good Koshi province trophy in Biratnagar. Scored 32 and 48 in 2 matches and was dismissed for a duck in 1 game. This time hooked away, 1 bounce and into the fence, another boundary. The boundaries are coming, they are coming easily for Koshi province. This time dropped slightly shorter by Ramnaresh Giri, going away, and Ankit Subedi not missing out on that. Good over so far for Koshi province, 10 runs already from this. One last ball yet to come from Ramnaresh. Bagmati need a wicket, they need early wickets, they need quick wickets. Good cricket once again, this time clipping towards the leg side and will run away for another boundary. Back to back from the bat of Ankit Subedi. 3rd one in this over. Very expensive from Ramnaresh. Fielder putting on a desperate dive, not being able to stop, and that concludes the 2nd over. Koshi province are 23 without losing any wicket. Well, runs are coming quick for Koshi province, and at the moment I'm joined by Bipul Vatrai, a very talented person, a dynamic, has been in this field for so long. Bipul, welcome to the commentary box. It's going easy for Koshi province at the moment.
Thank you, Sanjeev. Thank you, Sandeep. Good morning to all the viewers. And yeah, just like you mentioned just now, Koshi province, they have had a good start already. 23 runs on the board after the completion of 2 overs. Well, Bagmati province, I personally feel they were 20 to 30 runs short of the par score here. This looks a very good wicket to bat on. It has been an easy going for both Minas Thapa and Ankit Subedi at the moment. And Bagmati province, they missed out on an opportunity here. After being invited to bat first, they didn't have the great start. But now we'll have to bounce back with the ball. And the reason Dagal will have to play a big role here.
Well, Bagmati's lower order batter did a great job. That is why they have a respectable total to defend, 138. I was thinking it would be tricky for Koshi to chase that one, but looking at the current scenario, it is looking very good for them. Minas Thapa and Ankit Subedi both batting on 9 runs each.
Yeah, Minas Thapa has been in some good touch recently. Scored an exciting 80 odd runs against Karnali province in the inter-province men's T20 tournament. This time shorter one. Reason Dagal trying to attack the body line of Minas Thapa. He was not comfortable at all pulling that one. Just falls short of the fielder there at square leg Reason. Now Reason will have to be very careful with the areas in which he is trying to pitch the ball, because this looks a good surface. And if we compare the bowling attack of Koshi province, the medium pacer of Koshi province today morning, they were relying heavily on their slower ball and cutters, and that helped them as well. It was not easy even for Ishan Pandey, Sonu Devkota, who were batting so well, to hit those slower balls and cutters. And Bagmati bowlers, they will have to learn from that.
Yeah, they did great till the 14th over, but after that Bagmati managed to add 51 runs from the last 4 overs.
Yeah, talking about the bowling of Rizan Dakal as well, the main strength of Rizan Dakal is to swing the ball. If there's any sort of movement that he can extract off the pitch or in the air, Rizan will celebrate that. He can take the ball away from the right hander with that angle and also bring it back towards them. Will obviously look to find that the gap between the bat and pad if he can bring the ball back in towards the right hander. And Ankit Subedi has been vulnerable in those areas. Even during the Prime Minister Cup Men's National T20 tournament, we saw that plenty happening. Once again, a short ball, but not the right line in which Rizan was looking for. Easily held away by Ankit Subedi, and it runs towards down the fine leg line. Yet another boundary for the captain of Koshi province, and they are on a roll here.
Well, Bagmati bowlers, they are bowling so many looseners going down the leg side, and that is why once again Rizan Dakal has been penalized for those short of ball in last over. Ramnaresh Giri did that in several occasions. Important boundary for Ankit.
Indeed, this is a very, very good start for Koshi province. They are looking for a redemption here, especially in the national T20 tournaments or the national tournaments specifically, because if you see the history down the line in last few years, Koshi province have had a very, very bad patch going through. They are in the phase of transition with a new player coming in, young player coming into the squad, someone like Ankit Thapa, a new captain in Ankit Subedi in fact, Minas Thapa there, another experienced player. Sujan Thapalia has been doing a great job for the side. He had a exciting Prime Minister Cup campaign. They also have someone like Bhupal Dangal, a very talented batsman who can bat down the order, someone like Soujan Gimire, an handy all-rounder in him. So they are a side field with a lot of young potential talents, but they will have to prove that in the national level tournaments like this.
Well, they did had a tournament to forget during Men's PM Cup, but this is a different format.
Yeah, and especially Sandeep talking about a side, if you are a young side, if you are a team which is in the phase of transition, you tend to struggle, especially in the longer format of the game. It's not easy to come and adapt directly into the 50 over format, but this is a 20 over format. So in 20 overs, even if one of your player can outplay the opponent, then you can win matches. And this format can be actually helpful for some team like Koshi province.
Rightly pointed out, people. One big inning can change the entire scenario of the game in T20 cricket.
Yeah, and I feel that three of their batsmen, especially Ankit Subedi, Minas Thapa, and Sujan Thapalia, these three players will have to take the responsibility, especially in the batting. You also have someone like Firdos Ansari, who has been playing in the team for a long period of time, but recently, if you see Firdos Ansari, he has been used more as a bowling all-rounder by the team. He bats lower down the order, although he was used even at number 3 position during the PM Cup campaign, but that plan did not work out as well. So Koshi province, they are looking to find the right combination. They are looking to find their perfect combination. Ankit and Minas opening, and then Sujan Thapalia at 1 down, and left-hander batsman at number 3 position. That can be a very, very handy option for the team.
Well, they do have some explosive batting of Sonu Ansari as well. Has been quiet for some time, but Ankit is not quite in the middle. Another boundary for him, people.
Captain Rit Gautam and Bagmati province, they'll have to think very, very quickly here. The runs are flowing, the boundaries are leaking. Ramnaresh Giri has been expensive. Rizan Dakal bowled a decent over in the last over, but the entire pressure or the entire momentum which he created in that over has been released here. That was short, that was wide, asking to be punished, and Ankit Subedi rightfully punishes that one. Already on 17 of just 10 deliveries, Ankit Subedi. Luck favors the brave, they say, and it did so as well, Sandeep. Another boundary.
This time just defending it. Was trying to defend it, got outside edge, past the keeper, no sleep in place. Third man was in the circle as well.
Actually, he was looking to guide that one cheekily, Sandeep, if you notice there in the replay. He opened the face of the bat in the last moment. Yes, he was initially looking to defend that one, But as soon as he realized that the ball is closer to my body line, he opened the face of the bat and he knew that there was no fielder in the slip region. So as soon as he beats the wicketkeeper, that was always going to be a boundary. This time Aras saw trying to wick it towards the leg side region. The ball wasn't there to be hit. Inside edges for a single. In fact, no run taken there. I beg your pardon. But 37 run opening partnership, and that was what I was mentioning. Ankit Subedi, Minas Thapa and Susan Thapalia, these three top order batsmen, they will have to buckle up. They will have to lead from the front. They are the three who have a lot of experience in them, especially Ankit Subedi and Minas Thapa. They've been playing for the provincial side since a long time now. Once again a fuller length ball driven towards the cover region, single taken, good over for Koshi Province, 10 runs coming off it. After 4 overs, Koshi Province are flying up and high, 38 runs in the board already without any wicket. Oh, short ball, rightfully pulled away. One bounce over the boundary region, 4 runs. Gautam Kesi welcomed in style by Ankit Subedi. Bagmati Province, they will have to think very quickly here, as I mentioned in the last over. The medium pacer are going for plenty of runs. It's been an easy going for the batsmen of Koshi Province. 42 runs already in the board, Sandeep, and especially given the fact that you don't have that big a fund to spend. They just need 97 from 95 balls now. This match is slipping away from the hand of Bagmati very quickly here.
They need a quick wicket, as we talked. They need a quick wicket and regular time as well. Not a big target they set in the first inning. And Ankit Subedi is looking very comfortable in the middle. 26 runs is what he has got.
Ankit Subedi batting on 26 of 14. He looks in good touch here. Minas Thapa playing a very good hand, playing that second fiddle role. Knowing that your captain in the other end is smacking the bowlers. He is in the zone. Let him bat in the way which he is batting. I can play a second fiddle role here. That's what experience brings you. That's what experience does to you. Very good partnership in the top of the order for Koshi Province. And mind you, they are playing their first game here in the event. We saw Karnali Province struggling very badly yesterday against Lumbini Province. And I was talking after the match to the players, and they said that this is our first game of the tournament. It will take some time for us to get into the zone. But the story looks completely different for Koshi Province here, Sandeep.
Looks like they have come up with a good planning. They won the toss, decided to bowl first. Looking at the pitch, bowlers did a great job. Apart from last few overs, they had a good bowling, and now openers doing a great job. 42 runs stand already. A bit of problem with the ball, as it seems.
Always an issue here at the Mulpani International Cricket Ground, especially with the short dimension of the field and not much of the space outside the ground. It takes a bit of time for the ball to arrive back when it's hit for a boundary or a 6. And also the precaution from the umpire, they will have to check the ball every time it goes out of the playing surface. They will have to check the condition of the ball and verify that it's good to play again. The process has been done and we are set to go once again. Captain Reed Gautam will have a lot of thinking to do. Gautam Kesi has a very good slower ball, Sandeep. I have noticed that. He can rely on those slower balls, just like how Koshi Province bowlers did today this morning. But that's not the discipline that Bagmati wants from you. Drifting down the leg side, signaled as a wide. Robin Joshi there, telling to his bowler, come outside the off stump region, make him drive, ball those cutters, mix it up properly. Once again drifting down the leg stump, and it's short ball as well, punished away is the captain Ankit Subedi, and gone for a boundary. In fact, it's a maximum as well. 15 ball, 32 runs. Ankit Subedi is truly on fire here.
Well, that was once again a loosener one going down the leg side. And Ankit Subedi is playing that pull shot very well. First 6 of this inning.
I was talking about Ankit Subedi just a couple of overs back, Sandeep. We saw that during the men's PM Cup campaign. Ankit Subedi was trapped regularly when he was trying to drive the ball. When the medium pacer were pitching the ball further up, asking him to drive. Initially in his first few balls, he tends to struggle there. His front foot doesn't come properly towards the line of the ball, and he tends to play it away from the body line. That has been a problem here, but Bagmati Province looks like they have not yet noticed that. They have been bowling short balls, they have been bowling the ball which are drifting down the leg stump, and that's not troubling Ankit at all. What an inning already here from the captain. Comfortably guiding Koshi Province in this chase. The fans will be erupting in joy to see Koshi Province play in this fashion.
Easy picking for him so far, no risk at all in that shot, and the keeper is brought short to the stump, and once again the same shot of delivery, same shot of shot, and same result as well. Another boundary for Ankit Subedi. He's flying high at Mulpani Cricket Ground. Look at that, once again going down the leg side into the body this time, but not missing out on that pull shot, Ankit.
This is some ordinary bowling and some ordinary planning for Bagmati Province here. They're not learning from their mistakes. Each and every medium pacer, apart from especially Reezan Dagal, who have come to bowl, both Ram Naresh Giri and Gautam Kesi, they are constantly bowling those short balls. They are constantly bowling those balls which are drifting down the leg stump. Maybe the plan is to target the body line with those short ball, but that's not working at all. They will have to find their next one. They will have to find the plan B very, very quickly here if they want to survive in this context. Oh, once again, this time outside off stump, trying to drive, and Ankit Subedi once again falls while trying to drive a ball.
That is what you said earlier, Bipul, and that is what Gautam did, and that is what has worked for him.
I'd like to see the replay once again, especially after we get the graphics of Ankit Subedi going down. And if you notice in that replay, Sandeep, just like I mentioned a couple of minutes back, while trying to drive the ball, the front foot of Ankit Subedi doesn't come toward the line of the ball properly. You can see that in the replay once again if we get that. It will be my gentle request to the production unit. If we can see that replay once again, we can notice that the front foot, which is very, very key attractor while a batsman is trying to drive the ball, Ankit Subedi's front foot doesn't come toward the line of the ball, and he ends up playing it away from the body, slicing it up, and an easy catch there. Bagmati Province finally with the breakthrough, and in walks the big man Sujan Thapalia.
Was in great form during the men's PM Cup, was highly praised during the tournament, also got a call off a Nepal A side. A left-handed batter coming in at number 3, a great asset for Koshi Province.
Bagmati Province, they have just got a wicket here. Sujan Thapalia, he loves playing the pacers. He can slog his spinners as well. Now, a thing we noticed with Sujan Thapalia during that men's PM Cup campaign is that he tends to struggle with the short ball. If you have got that pace, you can trap him with those short deliveries. Can we see Reezan Dagal coming back for an over spell here? Maybe a 1 over from Reezan Dagal, especially trying to hit Sujan Thapalia in that body line. It will be interesting to see who bowls the next over.
Well, I'm smelling a spinner after this one, but Captain Reed Gautam has really introduced a spinner in the power play.
Maybe we can see Ishan Pandey if Sujan Thapalia bats from his end. Reed has always been a captain who likes to go with the matchup. We saw that plenty of often in that men's PM Cup edition. He was constantly using Ishan Pandey as an off-spin option, or even Bipin Acharya, who was a part of his squad back then when left-handed batsmen were batting there. Susan Thapalia, the new batsman in for Koshi province. The southpaw hailing from Zappa district. And Zappa district in recent time has produced a lot of talents, especially if you see the camp of Koshi province, Sandeep.
Including one who is talking in the commentary box.
Not a talent though.
And that is the end of the 5th over as well. Koshi province, they are 54 for 1. Well, like Bipul said in the previous over, rightly Ishan Pandey has been introduced to bowl the last over of the power play.
Yeah, and it's a good thinking as well, because you have a left-handed batsman batting there. Obviously, Minas Thapa is on strike, but at some point in this over, Susan Thapalia will come to strike. And for Minas Thapa, Ishan Pandey will switch to round the wicket. Will try to ball with that angle. Ishan Pandey can generate a lot of drift in his off spin. We have seen that plenty often. Straight away a drift there. And it's because of the revolution that he gives to the ball. The reps he generates through the finger. Ishan loves his off spin bowling. Let me tell you. We have told it plenty of time. This time Minas Thapa trying to slog that one up in the air. And Captain Reed Gautam does no mistake at all. Ishan Pandey comes, Ishan Pandey strikes. Once again, it's the Ishan Saklin Pandey who does the off-spinning trick for Bagmati province. Look at that, drifting away from the right-handed batsman, and then a bit of turn at the end moment. Minas was trying to go hard towards the leg side region, ends up slashing that one straight to the fielder at point, and Reed Gautam does no mistake at all. Minas Thapa goes after scoring 11 of 13 balls. Caught by Reed Gautam of Ishan Pandey.
Well, Minas was expecting a turn towards the stump, but that was going away. That is why he mistimed the ball in the air and has been dismissed. The matchup, the different matchup has worked. Ishan was brought into the attack for Susan Thapalia. Instead, he gets a wicket off big Minas Thapa.
Sonu Ansari, the hard-hitting Sonu Ansari is out in the middle. Captain Reed having a bit of chat with the umpire there. Not really sure what's the concern. All in good mood though. Well, Sonu Ansari now. They will have to build a partnership here, both Sonu and Susan. They both can whack the ball, they both can hit big shot whenever it's needed. But it is about the temperament, it is about the patience, which as a batsman you can show. 2 wickets have been down. They need 85 more runs from 88 balls. Not a big task. They will have to be careful with the shots they play. You can't lose another wicket here. You can't let Bagmati province come back completely in this game. They have already had 2 wickets in 2 overs here.
Another one wicket can really bring Bagmati in this contest. And Ishan Pandey slow in the air this time, confusing Sonu Ansari.
Well, Sonu Ansari has been a hard hitter of the ball. He loves to whack the ball. Can he smack both his spinner and medium pacer? And especially if you talk about the cricket of Koshi province, the cricket tournaments and the selection tournaments being played in that region, most of the district level tournaments or even the regional tournaments, they are held in mat wickets. And Sonu Ansari batting in mat wickets is a different breed altogether. But here it is different challenge. Good over so far from Ishan Pandey. Just, in fact, 4 balls, no run conceded at all, already a wicket of it. And Sonu Ansari, straight away he was trying to slog that one, not necessary at all. This has been the problem with Koshi Province, Sandeep. They show a glimpse of hope to everyone and then they fade away. This has been the storyline of Koshi Province in the last few national tournaments.
Well, wanted to play with the field that time around, taking an advantage of power play, but not the case.
Good over, excellent over from Ishan Pandey, just a run conceded and a wicket of it. After 6 overs, Koshi Province, they are 55 for 2. Well, we are in the day number 4 of Bir Ganeshman Singh National T20 Championship. It's a tournament with 7 provinces participating, played in the league format. The top 2 after the league stage will advance to play the final, which will be played on 16th of this month, 16th of Baisakh, here at Mulpani Cricket Ground. The tournament being organized by Ganeshman Singh Foundation, which has been doing pretty good work, especially in the field of sports and social development in the past few years. And Gautam Koshi will continue bowling from one end into its second over. Expensive, but he took that important wicket of Ankit Subedi in his first over. 16 runs conceded in that over. Koshi Province are 55 for 2, chasing a target of 139 runs. The required run rate is just 6 runs per over, but they have lost 2 wickets in the last 2 overs, so they will have to be careful and look to build partnership here. They'll have to go through a phase of rebuilding here. Susan Thapalia and Sonu Ansari, the left and right hand combination out there in the middle for them. The required run rate is never a concern for them, especially because of the way their bowlers bowled today after winning the toss. And these are good tactics from Bagmati Province. They have brought keeper up to the stumps. Robin Joshi is keeping close to the stump. So what that does is, it doesn't allow the batsman to step out and play Gautam Koshi freely. Gautam doesn't offer that much pace at all. So it can be a good option, especially if you can bring that keeper up, and they have done that as well. Once again defended off the pitch itself. Good diving stop in his on follow through. Good start for Gautam Koshi in this over now. Once again outside of stump, trying to sweep that one towards the square leg region. No connection at all. Sonu Ansari is feeling a bit of pressure out there in the middle. Bit of maturity is needed here. Susan Thapalia will have to go and have a regular conversation with Sonu Ansari. There's no need of big shot here. They can rely on single and doubles for couple of overs here on. This is good cricket. This is what it is needed for Koshi Province at the moment. Susan Thapalia defends that one and scampers through for a single here. Good over from Gautam Kessi as well. Just 2 runs conceded. Bagmati Province, they will be happy until and unless the opposition batsmen are taking single and double here. And Koshi Province won't be too much sad about it as well. The required run rate, it's never going to be an issue because you are not chasing that a big total. I already mentioned that Koshi Province look, in fact Bagmati Province, they look 20 to 30 run short of the average score. And it's been a competitive tournament, Sandeep, so far. Almost every team, because this tournament is being played in the T20 format, it feels that each and every team can beat each and every team here.
Exactly, this is a T20 cricket, and I was talking about the streak too. In the first day, both chasing teams won the game, and in the second day of the tournament, it was batting first team who won the both game, and yesterday also both games were won by the chasing team. And I was saying, is it the day of batting first once again, but not looking good for Bagmati at the moment.
I think chasing is always a good thing, especially in a ground which doesn't have a big dimension. Mulpani cricket ground here, hardly that 65 to 70 meter boundaries. So if you have that batting capacity, if you have that batting lineup, if you have that firepower in you, I think chasing should not be an issue here. I feel the chasing can be an easier option rather than batting first, because batting first you don't have an idea on what exactly is going to be a good score. You'll always have to be in hit and trial with the conditions and how the pitch is playing on the particular day. This time fuller length ball, Sonu Ansari was trying to drive that one, ends up hitting with the toe end of the bat. Sonu is facing a lot of dot balls that will eventually add pressure in him. This time it was a good call from Susan Thapalia. Quickly scampers through for a single, and Reeth is not happy with his fielding.
Well, Sonu is highly relying on his big shots only. The T20 cricket is not all about big hittings and big shots. Single and doubles, that too also play a big role in it.
Now finally, here's the matchup. Ishan Pandey was initially brought to bowl to the left-handed Susan Thapalia in the previous over. Instead, he ended up removing the right-handed Minas Thapa. Now after 3 balls in this over, Susan is on strike and Ishan immediately beats him outside of stump. No turn whatsoever. It was a straighter ball, skidding through. Susan was playing for the turn. And Ishan Pandey is a very, very clever bowler, Sandeep. Oh, this time smack down the ground. That's the raw batting power of Susan Thapalia. If you bowl something in his arc, he can smack you whole day. We saw that plenty in the men's PM Cup. This was a flighted one outside of stump. Susan got a good look of it, removed his front leg and then smacked it down the ground. What a shot from the big man.
Ishan definitely invited Susan there to hit, because there was a long one in place, was hit there too, but just clearing the field was good thinking. But Susan Thapalia getting better of Ishan Pandey at that moment.
After 8 overs, Koshi Province, they are 65 for 2. Now there is a change in bowling. Spinners getting to ball. It's going to be, is it going to be Subhash Khatri? I believe so. Yeah, it's going to be Subhash Khatri, who's been introduced into the attack. And you can see that in the replay, the last 6 which Susan Thapalia hit to Ishan Pandey in the last over. Subhash Khatri had a good day with the ball in the previous match. Bagmati Province, they registered a win. Asutosh Gireya making that century. Subhash Khatri with that 3-wicket haul. Once again outside of stump. In fact, coming from corner of the popping crease there, Subhash Khatri.
Sonu Ansari playing a drive at that moment, and now we have another matchup. Left-handed bowler bowling against the left-handed batter.
There's a bit of issue with the scoreboard there. Will be fixed shortly. Now this time it was way outside of stump. Rightfully called as a wide ball by umpire Himal Rajgiri. You can see there Subhash Khatri is trying to ball away from the arc of Susan Thapalia. He knows if his ball is somewhere near to the hitting arc of Susan Thapalia, he will obviously smack you. Trying to go in that defensive mode. Not a big fan of that. If you can attack even here and get Susan Thapalia out, you will always be in contention. This time comes over the wicket and again balls wide outside of stump. Signaled wide by the umpire. 3 wide in a row now. And Rit Gautam surely have a bit of chat with his left arm spinner. And it was a big call taken by Bagmati Province as well, picking up Subhash Bhandari. A few other options. This time played towards the cover region. There's a fielder out there. Will just be a single. Subhash Khatri, it's been a mixed sort of over from him. And every time Subhash has balled in the stumps line, trying to target at stumps, while Sonu is batting, he has comfortably driven it down the ground. Nice little partnership going on here between Sonu Ansari and Susan Thapalia.
Three fielders protecting the leg side region at the deep, long on mid wicket, and also at deep square leg. Wide gap in that point region. Still Subhash turning it away. The dot ball will end the over. The 9th over comes to a close. Koshi has 71 for 2. Ishan Pandey, he will continue, will bowl the 3rd over in a row. Still optimistic about that matchup. This time rightly played by Sonu Ansari will be a single that brings Susan Thapalia into the strike. We were talking about Ishan Pandey's bowling. Very clever. Usually a quicker bowler can skid the ball as well. Sometimes pulls back the length, slow in the air as well, invites the batter. Koshi Province, they do have a good score on the board so far. Oh, this time a loud appeal. Turning away signals Ishan Pandey himself. 72 for 2 is what Koshi have got so far. This time a good ball once again. Susan guiding that for a single. No pressure whatsoever for them at the moment. Dealing with single and double. Last boundary came in the 8th over when Susan smacked a 6 against Ishan himself. A good ball once again. So many dot balls in the previous 2 overs. Captain Reed will be very happy from the bowling lately. And now it is the end of the 10th over as well. Koshi, they are 73 for 2 and they require 66 runs from the last 60 balls. And it's time for the players to be re-energized. It will be a drinks break. Well, Subhash Khatri continuing will be bowling the first over after the drinks break. Koshi Province playing their first match of the tournament, chasing a target of 139 runs in the first match. And this time Susan Thapalia brings out the big shot and will be a 6 runs from the big man. We were talking about the matchup between left-handed spinner and left-handed batter. Subhash Khatri continuously bowling outside off. Susan Thapalia reading it well this time and he smacks a 6. Once again was going for a big hit, but rightly mixed up by Subhash Khatri. That is why not the better connection. Just 1 run. Koshi are playing their first match in the tournament and at the current moment heading towards a win as well. Will be a moral boost victory for them in the first match. It's always great winning the first match of the tournament. Also important match for Bagmati as well. They have already lost 1 in 2 matches. Once again turning it away. Plays that cut shot. Rid Gautam there to stop. Good over so far for Koshi. 1-6 in that. 2 singles. Once again turning it away from the batter. And will be a dot ball to end the over. Koshi Province, they are 81 for 2 after 11. Ishan Pandey definitely will bowl the last over. His last over of the match has been very economical and has got 1 wicket as well. That's high in the air, might get 2. A collision once again with the keeper, but manages to hold on that. A big collision there with the keeper. Ishan Pandey looks in a trouble but has got the wicket. Medical team quickly running for the treatment. That was Fuller, high in the air. Look at that, first time against the non-striker batter, and then again with the keeper. Very good catch. A second wicket for Ishan Pandey. Koshi Province, they lose their third wicket. They are 81 for 3 after 11.2. We can see that in the replay as well. A collision between the keeper and Ishan Pandey at the end. Keeper doing the catching. A bit of talk between Ishan Pandey and keeper Robin Joshi. But rightly so. Third wicket for Bagmati Province. They need more. Firdaus Ansari is the new batter in the crease. And to inform you all, Nepal, the Nepalese national cricket team, is also playing the semi-final match of ACC Men's Premier Cup against UAE. That is being held in Oman. Straight away starts with a single, taps it and runs for it. Firdaus Ansari once again, right hand left hand combination in the crease for Koshi Province. Well, Ishan Pandey was introduced for Susan Thapalia, but instead has already removed 2 different batters, Sonu Ansari, and the first one was Meena Thapa. targeting that stump. Susan Thapalia, very cool and composed. A single run taken as well. The required run rate is rising a bit, but has not been the problem so far. This time Firdaus Ansari swings, but will just be a one. Another good over from Ishan Pandey, a wicket and 3 runs from it. He has done his job. From the bowling, 4 overs, 13 runs conceded for 2 wickets. Koshi Province are 84 for 3 after 12. It will be spin to continue. Sonu Devkota has been introduced to bowl the 13th over of the match. He's been introduced a bit late in this contest. Was in discomfort while batting in the first inning. This time Firdaus Ansari straight away welcoming Sonu Devkota with a big shot, and that is the maximum. What a shot to welcome the new bowler. Sonu bowling wide outside the off stump, was turning away as well. Firdaus has a great reach to that ball and smacks it for a 6. "49 runs is what they need. They do have 47 balls for that." Turning away this time will be a wide. Once again driving the ball towards long off region. In fact, extra cover there it was. Bir Ganeshman Singh National T20 Championship, 7th match it is between Koshi and Bagmati. Every team will play against each other, and at the end the top 2 teams with the most points will play in the final. Once again Susan Thapalia playing that slog sweep, is very good at it. Powerful hands as well. And what a over this is turning out to be for Koshi. Once again was turning away. Susan Thapalia is a strong man. Powerful arms. Put away for 4 runs. Once again turning it away from the batter. Wide delivery called by the umpire. Expensive over. 12 runs already. And they're running for a 2. Chance of a run out. A better throw could have done the damage there, but not the case. And they collect 2 more runs. The opening inning of Ankit Subedi has made things a lot easier for Koshi batters. Koshi's middle order batter. Ankit scored 36 runs with a healthy strike rate. 17 ball is what he needed for that 36 runs. That is why Koshi are in comfortable position. Apart from him, Susan Thapalia is also doing well. 21 ball 23. Now they just need to drive the inning long. Required run rate is below 6. That is not the problem at all. Hundred run up for Koshi, 39 runs more required for their first victory in the first game itself. Susan Thapalia launches that over. Will be 2 or 3 bounds before reaching the fielder Ishan Pandey, fielding at long on region. Subhash Khatri was brilliant in the previous match, picked up 3 wickets. A slight change in the field for him as a right-handed batter. Firdaus Ansari comes into the strike. Always difficult for bowler adjusting the line and length and also fielding when there is left hand right hand combination. This time Firdaus Ansari trying to be cheeky, but it's Subhash Khatri who will be rewarded for that. Wicket number 4 for Bagmati Province. Look at that shuffling around at the end, going far from this stump, trying for that paddle, eventually clipping the off stump, and that is wicket number 4 for Bagmati. Firdaus Ansari walks back for 10 runs, but that man on the screen, Susan Thapalia, is still in the crease. We can see that in the replay. Was trying to play with the field, but when you miss such balls, it is always going to be a trouble. He wasn't in the comfortable position to play that shot as well. Ball was turning towards the stump, was expecting a straighter. Subhash Khatri gets his first wicket. And that brings Shravan Yadav into the crease. Shravan had a great day with the ball. Now he need to contribute something with the bat as well. Oh my God, that is 2 in 2 for Subhash Khatri. Is this the start of turnaround? 5 wicket is down. Koshi Province all of a sudden on back foot now. Look at that, just trying to guide the ball towards third man region. Wicketkeeper was excited, and yes, says the umpire, that is the 5th wicket down for Koshi. After 14, they are 101 for 5. That 2 ball, 2 wicket brings Deepesh Kandil into the crease. And a new bowler introduced, Sup Kansakar. And what a great acrobatic fielding there from Rizan Dhakal. Oh, that is not a good piece of fielding there from Bagmati. Rizan Dhakal did his best to save 1 run, but they have run 4. Rizan Dhakal will not be happy with that. An overthrow costing 1 extra run was going down the leg side, rightly pulled away. And look at that. Look at that effort from Rizan Dhakal. They took 3. And at the end, 1 run more from overthrow, costing 4 runs in that. "33 runs needed, 5 wickets in hand." Sup Kansakar is the new bowler introduced. Deepesh Kandil can be the man who can rotate the strike. He's a short guy but can bat well as well. Run a ball 32 required from the current situation. Susan Thapalia is there, then it will not be a problem for Koshi. Bagmati need few more wickets from here. Look at that. Deepesh Kandil, he can bat. First ball, and it's a big mix up there. Could be a run out and a fumble from the keeper. Oh, what just happened there? Could have been the 6th wicket for Bagmati Province. But that is not the case. Keeper fumbles it. We can see that in the replay. Slight hesitation for the 2nd run. And there, a clean pickup would have resulted to a 6th wicket for Bagmati Province. Deepesh Kandil survives, and it's end of the 15th over. Koshi Province, they are 110 for the loss of 5 wickets. Subhash Khatri gets the ball, will be bowling the hat-trick ball, picked up 2 in 2 in the previous over. There we go, hat-trick ball for Subhash Khatri against Susan Thapalia. Nicely dealt with that, will be a single run. Deepesh Kandil in the strike now, plays a spin really well, sweeps it straight to the long on fielder will be one. Good spell from Subhash Khatri once again. Bagmati Province, it will be difficult for them to seal the final spot after, if they lose this game. But you never know, it's a long tournament. They still have 3 more games to play after this one. 1 win and 1 loss in the played 2 matches so far. Or tries to play big shot, is, and will run away for a boundary. Much needed one for Koshi. Dipesh Karnal would be very happy. Comes across, look at that. Following the batter, Subhash Khatri, but still got an ace, and that runs down for a boundary. 7 run has come already in this over. Will be more. A big shot will be at least 2. Good running between the wicket. Sujan Thapalia screaming for that second run, and a good over once again for Koshi Province. 9 runs coming from the last over of Subhash Khatri. 25 for 2 from Subhash. 4 over. Partnership 18 run already between these two. Koshi Province, they are 119 for 5 after 16. Subkansakar was a bit expensive in this previous over. We will continue to bowl the 17th over. A mix up once again, but will not be a problem. Now it's sleeping away slowly for Bagmati Province. No! I was saying it is sleeping away for Bagmati, but not yet, sir, said Subkansakar. A big fish. Sujan Thapalia departs. Wicket number 6 for Bagmati Province. They are right back in the game after that wicket. 4 wickets is what they need now. Sujan Thapalia departs for 32 runs, bowled out by Subkansakar. Was trying to go big. No needed of that big shot at the moment, but look at that, a shorter one, completely bamboozled. Sujan Thapalia with a low bounce was expecting a bit of bounce in that, but kept low, and wicket number 6 has fallen. Dipesh Karnal now will be joined by Samir Karki, still 20 runs away, 6 wickets down. Can Koshi province do it? Or will it be Bagmati? Dot, dot and a wicket. Good start to the over for Subh Kansaka. New batter in the crease. What will he do? Balls wider. A loud appeal from both the keeper and the bowler. But umpire is not interested. Look at that. A bit of turn there. Straight away a loud appeal. Umpire not agreed. They are at least creating a chance now, making difficult for Koshi province. This time a full toss one will easily be a single. Not the kind of delivery you ball when just 19-20 runs are required to win, but still just 1 run in that last delivery. Will be interesting to see who will hands the ball to bowl the next over, the 18th over of the match. You have Rizan Dhakal, Ramnaresh Giri and Gautam Kesi also have bowled 2 overs each. Sonu Depkota has only bowled 1 today. Subhas Khatri and Ishan Pandey have already bowled full 4 overs. That was the loud appeal one. We can see that straight away bowler. Huge appeal. Can't believe the umpire keeps not out on that. A tight over from Subh Kansaka once again. 1 run and a wicket in that. Koshi are 120 for 6 after 17. 19 runs needed from 18 balls. Eighteenth over of the match, and Captain Reed Gautam rightly giving the ball to his premium pace bowler Rizan Dhakal. 19 runs, 18 balls will not be easy for Koshi now. They have already lost 6 wickets. Shravan Kisku, Sozan Gimire and Gyanendra Shrestha are the next batter to come. Oh, good ball to start with. A slower one. Straight to the pads. Brings Deepesh Kandil in the strike. Has played 7 balls. Scored 1 boundary. 10 runs for him. Bagmati bowlers has done great work so far to pull themselves back in the contest once it was all over for them, but the spinners in the middle over did a great job bringing them back in the contest. A loud appeal, and yes, says the umpire. Took a time for him to raise that finger. Rizan Dhakal is a happy man. Once again targeting that stump, bowling line to line. And Deepesh Kandil trying to play the cross bat shot, missing out on it. Important wicket. Important wicket for Bagmati province. 7 wicket is down. We are up for a thriller here at Mulpani Cricket Ground. Deepesh Kandil trapped LBW by Rizan Dhakal. Walks back for 10. 121 for 7. 17.2 overs. 16 balls remaining. 18 more runs to get to the target. Indeed a tricky situation. Not easy now for Koshi. Sauzan Ghimire is the new batter in at number 9. Reason Dhakal runs. Oh, going away, and will be another precious dot ball. Good job there from Reason Dhakal. Now the required run rate has gone up more than the current run rate for the first time in the game. $18 more runs to win. Shuffles around. Thankfully, there is a third man placed for Bagmati, else it would have been a boundary for Koshi. This time a cutter once again beating the batter. Another important dot ball. What an over this is turning out to be from Reason Dhakal. Captain Reed Gautam bringing him back for the 18th over. And then Reason delivering it. Turning away from the batter. Beating him completely. Just 2 runs from this one. And a wicket as well. Last ball of the 18th. What can Sami do? Comes around and will be an easy catch. Subkansaka takes an easy catch at the mid wicket. And the 8th wicket has fallen for Koshi. All of a sudden it is Bagmati who is on top of the game. Simple catch for the fielder. Samir Karki trying his best to get it over the boundary, not getting better connection, and will be the one to be dismissed. Koshi there 122 for 8 after 18 overs. Ram Naresh Giri will bowl the penultimate over. 17 runs required from 12 balls. We are up for a thriller. Can we see the first super over of the tournament? White ball to start with. According to the playing condition of the tournament, we will have super over until we get the result. Players will, I beg your pardon, teams will not share the point. If the final score is tied, we will go for the super over. This time deep in the back foot, trying to pull that dot ball. Ram Naresh Giri very experienced, has been in this sort of situation so many times. We have seen him bowling in those tricky situations so many times in franchise cricket too. But can he do it now for Bagmati? Oh, going for that cheeky shot, looking for the scoop, trying to go over the fine leg fielder, but failing to do so. Not easy for the tailenders. Not easy, especially when there is someone with high experience bowling the 19th over. And Rizan Dhakal to bowl the last over for sure. This time once again looking for the same shot. Ram Naresh Giri is rewarded with the wicket. What a turnaround this from Bagmati province. Now they are the one on the front foot. Wicket number 9. Susan Ghimire departs for 1, bowled out by Ram Naresh Giri. Koshi province, they had a very good start in this game. Ankit Subedi yielded a fine start for the team. But the others failing to contribute well in that. That is why they are in this situation. The spinners pulling it back for Bagmati, and now the pacers doing the rest in the death. Gyanendra Shrestha is the last man. A wild swing straight away, good bounce on that. Ram Naresh Giri is not messing around. Another dot ball. Clueless, the Koshi tailenders. What to do? How are we getting runs? Well, 16 runs more required from 8 balls. Wide of the stump once again. A dot ball once again. And they have taken a single there. Very good match awareness. Keeper hit the stump. That was called as not out. The non-striker saw that and calls for a single. Seven ball, 15 run. Last ball of the over. Well driven for a boundary. Oh, what an end to the penultimate over. Started with the wide, a wicket in the third ball, and a 4 to close out the penultimate over. Was a slower ball once again. Much needed boundary for Koshi. Last over will be bowled by Rizan Dhakal. 11 runs to defend for him. Gyanendra Shrestha on strike. If the score is tied, then we will be going for the first super over of the tournament. last ball, last over in fact, 11 runs to get 6 balls is what Koshi have. Gyanendra Shrestha on strike. First ball drops shorter, trying to pull that. Subhash Khatri is there at the third man. 1 run to start with. Shravan Kisku scored a boundary in the last ball of the 19th over and is now on strike. Rizan Dhakal has only conceded 17 from his 3.1. This time high in the air. This could be it. This could be it for Bagmati, but drops in no man's land. And guess what? The Koshi batters, they took 2 runs on that. Oh, that could have been a wicket, but 2 more runs for Koshi. 8 runs, 4 balls, anything can happen. All 3 result possible from here. Koshi can win, Bagmati can win, or we are going for a super over as well. Slower ball once again. Shravan Kisku swinging it. But Rizan Dhakal's slower ball getting better of Shravan Kisku there. They still have 3 balls left for that 8 runs. Here we go, 4th ball. Once again a slower one, fuller one. Once again the batter swinging, missing it. Koshi, they now need boundaries in both balls. 8 runs is what they get. What a turnaround this from Bagmati bowlers. High praise for the spinners during the middle overs. And now pacers doing the rest. This time swings again and a dot ball again. What a bowling this from Rizan Dhakal. 3 consecutive dot balls in this clutch situation. Rizan Dhakal coming up clutch in the last over. Now a legal ball will do the job for Bagmati. They will get 2 wins in a row. A tensed dugout there, Koshi. That's high in the air. Subh Kansakar once again has some catching to do and does well to get hold of it. A wicket in the last ball of the inning, and it's Bagmati Province who end up on the winning side. A brilliant turnaround from them to win this game by 7 runs. What a bowling display in the later half of the game. Koshi Province, they have themselves to blame for this loss. Reed Gautam will be very happy with the performance his bowlers put on. Bagmati Province, they won by 7 runs. They were invited to bat first in the morning and they could add only 138 runs on the board. In response, Koshi Province, they had a brilliant start. Ankit Subedi yielding that fine start for his side. 17 ball 36. Susan Thapalia also contributing 32 runs. But no other batters. Look at that. Look at that. We have a batting scorecard here. 131 runs bowled out. Start from Ankit Subedi, electrifying one. Susan Thapalia also contributing 32 runs. but no other batters doing any special for them. That is why they fell short in this contest. Was not a big target to chase. I was talking about chasing would be tricky in this wicket, and rightly so. Koshi Province, they fell short by 7 runs. 14 extras is what Bagmati bowlers gave away, and there is the bowling card. Reason Dhakal, the pick of a bowler, 3 wickets for him in 4 overs. Also Ishan Pandey and Subhash Khatri, the spinners, doing very well, picked up 2 wickets each. Ramnaresh Giri, Gautam Kesi 1 wicket each, whereas Subh Kansakar, the game changer, 10 runs considered for his 2 overs, also picked up 1 wicket. And there is the match summary. Bagmati Province being invited to bat first, scored 138 runs. Ishan Pandey and Sonu Devkota, the top 2 scorers, 31 and 30 runs respectively. Shravan Yadav got 3 wickets for Koshi. In response, Koshi Province being bowled out in the last ball of the chase, and Bagmati winning by 7 runs. Ankit Subedi, the top scorer for Koshi, with 36 runs, whereas Reason Dhakal grabbed 3 wickets. Ishan Pandey and Subhash Khatri also got 2 wickets each. And that is the back-to-back victory for Bagmati Province. Koshi Province, they have faced a defeat in the very first match. That is the highlight of this interesting thriller contest between these two sides. We will leave you with that highlight until we come back with a post-match presentation shortly. Would like to welcome everyone to the post-match presentation between the match of Bagmati province and Koshi province. Well, what a thriller we just witnessed. प्रतियोगिताको चौथो दिन आज पहिलो खेलमा पहिलो ब्याटिङको निम्तो पाएको बागमतीले 138 रन बनाउन सफल भएको थियो भने जवाफमा कोशीलाई मात्र 131 रनमा समेट्दै 7 रनको निकै नै उत्कृष्ट विजयी हात पार्न सफल भएको छ र पोस्ट म्याच प्रेजेन्टेसनमा यति बेला प्लेयर अफ द म्याच अवार्ड प्रदान गर्ने बेला भइसकेको छ र त्यो अवार्ड प्रदान गर्नको लागि आज हामीसँग हुनुहुन्छ बसन्त सत्यालज्यू, उहाँ टेक्निकल कमिटीमा पनि हुनुहुन्छ बागमती प्रोभिन्स क्रिकेट एसोसिएसनको सरलाई म यहाँ निम्त्याउन चाहन्छु। So many contention for the player of the match today, but it is Ishan Pandey who wins it for his all-round performance. 31 runs with the bat and then 2 wickets, 2 crucial wickets. चेक पनि प्रदान गरिदिनु हुन म हार्दिक अनुरोध गर्दछु ईशानलाई। A bit of a smile and a photo for Ishan. Thank you, sir. थोरै कुराकानी गर्न चाहन्छु ईशानसँग। Ishan, back-to-back win and a player of the match award for you as well. कस्तो छ feeling?
It feels good. अब win important हो आफ्नो इन्डिभिजुअल भन्दा पनि। This man of the match goes to all the 14-15 players. We have all the squad. अनि यो पोसिबल थिएन if हामी सँगै बसेर एफर्ट नलगाएको भए यो पोसिबलै हुँदैन थियो।
बिहान अलिकति धेरै बल लिनुभयो हैन ब्याटिङ गर्नलाई। बिहानको कन्डिसनमा के ब्याटिङ अलिकति डिफिकल्ट थियो?
कन्डिसन्स पनि अब बिहान मूलपानीमा सधैँभरि हामीलाई थाहै छ हैन सबैलाई, तर क्रेडिट्स टु कोशी हैन, दे बोल्ड रियली वेल, दे युज द कटर्स एन्ड पेस अफ फ्रम द बल रियली वेल, दे बोल्ड रियली वेल।
13 for 2 इन द बलिङ एज वेल, त्यसको बारेमा थोरै समराइज गरिदिनु।
आई एम नट अ बोलर, तर टिमलाई चाहिएको बेला चाहिँ आई ट्राई टु कन्ट्रिब्युट एनी हाउ हैन। अब आई जस्ट डिड माई जब, द्याट्स इट।
कङ्ग्रेचुलेसन्स।
थ्याङ्क यू।
So that's all from the post-match presentation between the match of Bagmati province and Koshi province. We will come up shortly with another exciting match. Keep watching Cast of Gold.